In the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and our home team. Sanders ready to get us started. And off we go here on EA Sports. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To the air, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Folks, at the point is good. And the Jets will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here to begin the drive. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's going to be third. They need one. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Will McDonald brings their tackle. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Miami.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Like, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
3rd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. So they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the stop.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Junior. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Fields to throw for it. That's outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the Jets 1st down as they wind up getting 13 fourth down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. That's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pick up of 3. Really gay with the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Fields now on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. We'll try to run through it with Hall. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use for.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cater Kohu. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
36-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he'll be very Close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
And he's going to have a Jets first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, son. Right.
On the run, here's Hall. And a strong first down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Another run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down on the play.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Don't jump.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the Jets first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
I love this call. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
He'll look underneath for Hall. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, it's Fields. That's taken in by Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Jets.
Throwing is Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Sit out.
Now Fields. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to... Convert, it's going to be first and goal. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down. Quincy Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on third and long. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields now to throw on first down. Pushed out to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the string to give them a new set down.
It's a gain of 11.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 9-yard line.
Hey, check one more. Check one more. Right.
They'll go again with Hall. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made
situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Reese, touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. It's a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 35, here's second down and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he gets this up to the 42.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on fourth down.
A gain of 30.
I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
He was brought up by Andre Cisco. A 9-yard pickup in second and inches at the 14-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
To the goal line and in.
Touchdown,
Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for two. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for two. He's got a man. Take it in for two. And we are all tied here in the third quarter. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Gibson now on the return. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. Outside, complete to Thomas.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here we go.
Gibbs, left side, here comes Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Fields now. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
31-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd down. Here's Hall. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the marker. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down. Tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Finding room at midfield. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Melbourne. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but one GM
to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up a second down at the 30-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. Throwing now from the gun. This one caught by Waller. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route running. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
No gain on the play. Brings up a second down at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A pickup there of 28 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air one more time. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side, by Wilson. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second.
A gain of 4 brings them second down at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. All right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
What a defensive breakdown, Mike. It's the last play of the game. You have to keep everything in front of you and then just rally tackle. But instead, they let him get behind the defense. He does the rest after the catch, and this is going to take a while for them to get over this one. That is just a brutal loss.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps,